So my name's Jack, and I've been at St. Joe's for about 10 years, and I grew up in Los Angeles, and go way back. My dad actually drove a truck for a healthcare linen company, and he kind of introduced me to hospitals, and I was fortunate enough to be mentored by a director of imaging way back when. And, I used to babysit his two boys, and he asked me one time if I needed a job, and I did, and I became a transporter. And becoming a transporter in the radiology department pretty much changed my life, because I realized that I can meet a lot of people, and I enjoyed talking to them and meeting people from all walks of life. And patients would share their stories with me, and it gave me an opportunity to learn more about them and share my story with them. And it was very rewarding, and I realized very quickly that that was one of my strengths, and that I wanted to there was a need there for patients to talk, and for patients to feel connected to the hospital, and so and there was a need for me to connect with them. So I went on to radiology school, and quickly realized that there was a lot of people that didn't necessarily connect with people, and I felt pretty passionate that our patients needed to have a connection, and so I realized that if I went into a management role, that I could potentially influence people and offer a customer service that wasn't always there. So that's what I've done, and I try to do that everywhere I go, and because I feel like my passion is to influence the outcomes of patients' experience, and I try to do that every day. And still enjoy touching patients. I still go into rooms and talk with them. I still go outside of my office where patients are sitting and families, and I ask them if they need anything, a cup of coffee, some tissue. In fact, just this morning I sat with a lady who was crying over her child, and just reached out and just let her know that we were there, and I'm hoping it makes a difference. And I think my greatest reward, though, is to see my staff really grow and move on to bigger and better things. And when I leave St. Joe's, my legacy hopefully will be that I made a difference to not only patients, but actually to the management level, and help grow my staff to go out and do bigger and better things and provide a service that that means something to them, and makes a difference to them.
So Jack, I noticed that over the last couple of years, maybe the 3 years that I've known you well, you've actually branched out and taken on a lot more responsibility in the hospital. You have a bunch of departments now, and you worked in the swine flu thing. If you have anything to say about why you did that, why you found that interesting and valuable, because I know you were looking for it, which isn't always the case.
Yeah.
But start as though I didn't say anything, if you want to say anything about it.
Well, one of the areas, one of my goals really was to, like I said, make a difference in the department, and I started to see that I could make a difference in the hospital. And one day my boss asked me, in no uncertain words, kind of, what do you want to do when you grow up, kind of thing, because I was very happy in radiology, and I was comfortable, but yet didn't really realize I was looking to do something else. And I said, well, I'd kind of like to see what I could do managing other departments or other projects that are not radiology specific. And so you got to be careful what you ask for, because next thing I know, I'm managing projects that have nothing to do with imaging, and trying to apply some project skills that I had, some I didn't even know I had. And it's been very rewarding to see projects grow, and especially when I'm not the content expert in a lot of them, but it's fun to see, to bring people together to work towards a common goal and actually accomplish that goal. And I'm excited, and I'm very proud of some of the things that I've done with my teams. But one thing I've learned it is the team. You definitely have to ask for the help, and it's surprising people are willing to give you that help with just a little bit of coercion and a little bit of encouraging, and very few tells, but yeah, it's been fun. I've enjoyed being kind of the a project person, so to speak.